If you're a travel nut like me, you already know that a sling bag is one of the most handy things to bring with you, even if you don't typically use a sling when you're at home. In this video, I'll share the 3 best travel slings I found at 3 different price points, but first, how do I define best? Well, there are 2 key considerations. The must-haves for me are 1, an extra pocket on the back of the sling, and 2, a sturdy anchor point to enable hands-free carry. I'll contextualize these 2 characteristics in about, 10 seconds, but first, let's see the 3 best options I found at the 3 different price points. On the budget end, we've got the TomTok Minimalist EDC Sling. On the mid-range side, we have the Alpaca Go Sling Mini, and on the upper budget end, we have the Air Daysling 3 Max. And although what you see here are 3 different colors to show a few options, just to note that all 3 are available in all black and a few other colors too. For the 2 key characteristics I recommend for travel slings, you can see that first, all 3 on their backs have a sleeve-like zippered pocket where the opening is recessed lower against the back so that when it's worn, the pocket itself is hidden from view so it's less of a target to potential pickpockets. But beyond that, this third pocket offers a single point of truth, a set it and forget it home for your most crucial items when you're abroad. When we're traveling, sometimes things can get a bit faster paced and we just end up treating the main sling pocket as a dumping ground. Loose change, receipts, a snack wrapper if there's no garbage can nearby. And if your passport and wallet are in the same pocket, at best, you're fumbling around extra stuff when looking for something specific, and at worst, you may accidentally throw something away that you really shouldn't have. And so with a third rear zipper pocket, you can stash your most important things that you rarely have to actually access when doing the bulk of your travel, but have the confidence that they are there, secure, and won't be mixed up with anything else. As for anchor points for travel slings, this one is super simple. Pairing with my favorite budget EDC and travel accessory of all time, the $5 Espionr No. 4 size by Nite Ize, turns your sling into a true hands-free exploration companion. All 3 of these slings have a pair of reinforced stitched loops flanking either side. With an Espionr anchored on, you can see that all 3 can comfortably support this gigantic Yeti water bottle, or even random shopping bags with trinkets that you may pick up along the way while exploring a new destination. The Alpaca Go Sling Mini also has this extra center-balanced plastic D-ring anchor loop. Now, in terms of which sling is right for you, the 3 main considerations are budget, appearance, and what actually fits inside. When it comes to appearance, this is completely subjective and a matter of personal opinion. So I'll just show you as a 6-foot guy of quite average build. This is what each looks like when it's worn on the front. This is what each looks like when worn on the back. And this is the side view when front worn, and this is the side view when worn on the back. As for budget, I'll toss up the current prices at the time of recording this video, but be sure that you check the description because as of now, Alpaca has been kind enough to let me share a 15% discount site-wide using code MauriceMoves. But I've also reached out to TomTok and Air to see if they're able to offer a discount as well, and if they do, I will be updating the description below. Okay, when it comes to what actually fits inside, you and I both know that dimensions listed on websites for bags may not tell the whole story. So to respect your time, I'll split the screen into 3 and you can just focus your eyes on the one that you are most interested in. When I travel, I of course need my passport, emergency cash, and accommodations key or key card, and these will all go into that crucial third extra zippered pocket on the back. My phone and wallet will go into the front zippered compartment, while everything else I need to carry when traveling goes into that main large central zippered compartment. Whether I'm here in Toronto or traveling, as a notebook weirdo, I always carry my regular sized Traveler's Company notebook as well as the pens. Beyond that though, even before the pandemic, when traveling, I always had sanitizer and tissues, since some cities don't offer free toilet paper in their public restrooms. And whether it's because I personally like to travel to more off-the-beaten-path places, or because of my previous career consulting in irregular warfare, self-defense is always a consideration. And since we can't fly with weapons, my choice is to always have a tactical flashlight with a strike bezel. So we are going to use this rather large Nitecore P20iX as my example here. I don't require any ongoing medications, but I'm going to assume that some of you do, so here is a pill bottle and a Tide-to-go pen to simulate an EpiPen. So that does it for all 3 slings loaded out the way I personally travel, but of course, most of you probably don't carry around a pretty big notebook, while others may need to carry even more stuff than I do. Because of that, looking at these slings from the bottom, you'll notice that both the TomTok and Alpaca have a rather slim profile, while the Air has a significantly more packable capacity. There are, of course, benefits and drawbacks of slim versus higher capacity. Slim is great because I generally like wearing my slings over a t-shirt and then an open front shirt or jacket on top of the sling, since this is even more secure. On the flip side, more cavernous options are great because, well, they hold more stuff inside if you need to carry a lot of stuff. The choice, of course, is yours based on your needs. But regardless of slim or bulky, all three of these slings accommodate everything I would personally carry while traveling. And so beyond the budget, appearance, and what actually fits inside, I figure a quick look at the core design and organization options will really help you make the best decision for your unique needs. First off, all three have fantastic build quality. I mean, they wouldn't even make it into this video if I didn't have full confidence in their construction and durability. With the Tomtoc, the front zipper compartment has two internal pockets split right down the middle with a bright red key lanyard. The main zipper compartment is split into two subcompartments with a divider, and the divider itself has two mesh pockets split in the middle. The rear zipper compartment has no interior organization, which is a-okay for me, since again, when traveling, this is the dumping ground for my passport, emergency cash, and hotel key. In other words, a compartment I don't need to access regularly other than emergencies or to get the key when I finally make it back to my accommodations. A quick note, by the way, which is the weird nomenclature of the Tomtoc sling. This one that I've been showing is called their 8-inch sling, even though none of the dimensions are 8 inches. I have no idea why they chose to do this, but this one is the smallest size that they offer. The downside of the Tomtoc is that the interior is all black, which means it's tougher to find things quickly, especially at night. As you're about to see, the other two slings have gray interiors, much easier to rifle through. When it comes to the Alpaca, the front compartment has two internal pockets split down the middle and a key lanyard with a quick release clip. Its main zippered compartment is also split down the middle with a long divider. It has two sleeve pockets against the front of the main compartment. The rear zipper compartment has no additional interior organization. Again, works for me for my very important yet rarely accessed items. Finally, with the Air, its front compartment has no internal organization, but like the other two, sports a key lanyard. Its main zipper compartment has the most internal organization options of the three slings. Against the front are two mesh inner pockets split down the middle. Against the back are 3 layers of organization. Another 2 larger mesh pockets, a large zipper pocket with no additional internal org, and a large sleeve at the very back. Finally, like the other two slings, the back zipper compartment also does not have any additional internal organization. Another note about the Air, this is their DaySling 3 Max, but they also offer their DaySling 3 without the Max, and its dimensions are nearly identical to the Tomtoc, but like its bigger brother, also offers more depth. And everything we have discussed in this video are linked down in the description below for you to check out for yourself. Oh, I almost forgot. Traveling or not, effective organization of the things we choose to use and carry every day is one of the most impactful ways to enable our day-to-day lives to run as smoothly as possible. And so you will definitely want to check out these videos right over here. I'll leave them on screen for a few seconds so you can choose which one to watch next. But while you're deciding, if you like traveling, hit that like button. But if you love to travel, consider subscribing and hitting that bell so you'll be notified the moment new videos just like this one drop.